Welcome to the All About Sentences website. This site is going to lead you through the process of becoming a better writer by teaching you how to construct stronger sentences. I'm excited to get started, so here we go. You have each been given a pretest to determine where you will begin in the process, so each of you should know which lesson you will begin with. But for today, I'm going to simply walk you through the website so you are familiar with it. What you're looking at right now is the home page where you will begin each time you start a new lesson. At the top of the home page, you will find a tab for each of the lessons, and those are found right up here. You will simply click on the lesson you are ready to complete, and you will find everything you need there. This page also gives you some instructions to prepare you for the lessons. So when you get in here, you will just choose the lesson on which you are going to work, and that page will give you instructions from there. Now we're going to begin down here and just take a look at some of the lessons. It says sentences are one of the basic building blocks of all writing, and to be a good writer, you need to be able to build good sentences. These lessons are going to help you become a better writer by teaching you how to build good sentences. You will work through the lessons in order. And here are the lessons: subjects and predicates, compound sentences, phrases and clauses, independent versus dependent clauses, complex sentences, and compound complex sentences. Each lesson you do will include 3 parts. There will be a learn part, a practice part, and an assess part. This assessment is just an initial assessment for that section or that lesson. It's not your overall assessment on the standards that you're working on through these lessons. It's just a chance for you to see where you're at with your understanding on that particular lesson. So we're going to start here with the learn. This part will include a video, or possibly 2, that teaches the new information. The video may include some note-taking, so be sure to read the instructions before you begin. This part of the lesson is meant to give you an understanding of the new information. If you do not understand after viewing the lesson, be sure that you let me know that you need some additional help. It's important to understand the teaching before you begin working on the practice. Sometimes those videos are made by me. Sometimes they're videos that I've found on YouTube or on TeacherTube. So make sure that you watch all of the learn information, that you take any notes that need to be taken, and if at any point you're confused about what you're learning, make sure you talk to me so I can help you understand before you start working on the practice. The next section here is the practice. This part of the lesson will give you opportunities to practice what you have learned. There are many ways this might be done. Sometimes there will be online activities, games, and or quizzes that you will use to practice. Other times you might do a practice worksheet. Other times it would be a combination of both. Be sure to have all of these practice activities checked by me before you move on to the next one to show your understanding of the new information. I've provided a checklist for you to keep track of your progress. You're going to find that checklist in Google Classroom, so when you're finished with each activity, record your score so that you can keep track of where you are in the lesson. So make sure that you keep track, you know what's finished and what is not. And then the final part of each lesson will be the assess part. This part of the lesson will assess your knowledge and understanding of the information. As with the practice, some of the assessment may be online while other parts of it may be written. Be sure to read the directions carefully to be sure you complete the entire assessment. Again, now you may not move on until I've checked your assessment and I need to enter your score into your checklist. So you can't go on to the next lesson until I know that you have passed the assessment on the lesson you're working on. And then finally down here, all of these lessons, practices, and assessments will be preparing you for the final assessment, which will check your understanding of phrases and clauses as well as the different kinds of sentences. And those different kinds of sentences are simple, compound, complex, and compound complex. When you have completed all of the lessons, let me know and I can help you prepare for the final assessment. So this is going to take a lot of responsibility on your part to stay focused and to work hard. So have fun and let me know if you need any help.